Players look ready, the umpires are in position for the first ball. The bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest.
No!
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Nice shot.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter, right at the top of their game.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Doesn't beat the infield.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Great shot. At least one on offer. There'll be one run here for them.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. Going with spin now.
Wait there.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Wait.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Yep. No!
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Catch it!
Times it nicely.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
Wait on! Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary. Should at least get a couple.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Waiting.
Straight to the fielder. That's the over. India are none for 20.
Yep.
What a lovely shot, and it flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
It was a shorter ball, but seen really early. Quickly onto the back foot and powered over the boundary for 6.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yep.
Great shot.
Punched out of the middle of the bat with great timing. It's raced to the boundary.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Yep.
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Yep.
Good bit of timing there.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, confidence is high out in the middle. Timed that brilliantly.
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Yeah!
Oh my word, what a catch. The hang time on that one.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Get the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Yep.
Chance to run 2.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Out!
Yeah!
Simple catch, and the keeper makes no mistake.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Right out of the middle.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Can't get that outside the ring field. There's a run here, surely. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Picks the gap perfectly.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
Yep.
Good throw from the deep, on target. Got to the boundary, last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
What is that?
Good return, back from the deep. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
End of the over. 9 off it. India are 2 for 70.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yeah.
Great shot. Great timing.
And that's the half-century for this batsman.
Picks up 50 with that shot. A great way to start their innings. Now's the time to push on. Another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Wait.
Out.
Yeah.
Caught.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep.
Super piece of timing.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
End of the over. Time for a little bit more freedom in the field. The captain can now put 5 fielders outside the circle.
Yep. No!
Couldn't get it through the field. Comfortable single if they take it.
Seems slightly odd not just to take the single that was on offer there.
Drives and misses everything.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
In the air. Looks to be landing safely.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot, and it's flown over the boundary.
End of the over. India are 3 for 100.
Yep.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Catch it. Yep.
Good return there, back from the deep. A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Yep.
They'll get at least one. timed that perfectly.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot. 14 runs added there. India are 3 for 114. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
This innings rollicking towards 50 now. Huge hit for 6.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep. No, no, no!
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong, and it's going to take something special to break it up.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Oh!
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Fantastic running. Great communication between the two of them. No bat, though. That'll be leg byes.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Going with spin now.
Yep.
That's a boundary save for sure.
And that brings up 50 runs for this batsman.
That shot brings up the half century. Beautiful batting display. Very solid. I think this is just the start.
Yep.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected. Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Yep.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Decisive running might have gotten 2. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. That's the over. India are 3 for 137. Just misses. Must have only been millimetres from hitting leg.
Sampson shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Super shot, that.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Oh, that is a great catch.
Another one gone. The 4th wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Yep.
Immediately underway with some runs. Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
No.
Beaten on the drive.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
End of the over. 8 off it. India are 4 for 145.
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close, though.
Yep.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot. A direct hit, and this could be gone.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Drives and misses everything.
Beautiful slower delivery. That was just too good for them.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
This could be trouble. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. That's off the middle of the bat.
That little bit of room, and you see how quickly the ball races away to the boundary. Really good boundary, square of the wicket.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Catch it.
That's really high. Don't think anyone is close.
Keeper. Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing. Could that be out? Looks so.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Patel will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Bowler. Yep.
Brilliant shot, that.
Tried to take the pace off by rolling the fingers across the seam. It's a great shot. Didn't take a lot of effort to get it away.
Really good over. Takes a wicket, keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find the boundaries. Off the bat, it looked like it was going. A brilliant slide to cut it off.
Patel gets off the mark.
Yep.
Needs to be on target. Misses everything.
That was a slower delivery, played too early, and it went straight through to the keeper.
Wait there.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Over. India are 5 for 167.
Yep.
Good precision with that throw back from the deep. Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running. Well, that's a bit harsh, perhaps. I felt that it wasn't that wide.
Nicely played.
Not needed. A poor line and length. Not much effort needed to hit that to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Umpire signals wide. Such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong.
Yep.
Thick edge.
Keeper.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads and not the bat.
time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Timing just a little early on that occasion.
Bangladesh found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep.
Good pickup, big chance.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it. Bad decision-making. Thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging.
Nice shot.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Good bit of timing there.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Yep.
Oh my word, fast reflexes and grabs it. Stunning catch.
Back to the sheds, but a good contribution to the team today. It's been a nice knock.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game and will want to show everyone their strength. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
That is a gorgeous shot, straight through the covers.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Right off the middle of the bat.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Yep.
Fantastic catch.
They will receive now the warmest of receptions from this crowd for a supreme display of batting.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Yep.
And again, see you later, 2 wickets on the trot.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
Times it nicely.
Seemed very happy to take the boundary first up. Punched away nicely to get off the mark.
End of the over. India are 8 for 210. That's right off the meat of the bat.
The short ball's picked up early here. Not the best delivery, but certainly was a good shot to dispatch it.
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Yep.
Great shot, at least one on offer.
Driven off the front foot, fantastic cricket shot, probably expected more there.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you've still got to hit them. Majestic batting. Middle that one, great timing.
It was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope. That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Yep.
Out!
Yeah.
What a catch!
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Yep.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Yep.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
14 runs added there. India are 9 for 253. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Right out of the middle.
A good way to push up the run rate. They'll be 50 in no time with shots like that.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep.
And that brings up a half century for this batsman.
That is an amazing half century. Just mammoth stroke making. Such an impressive stint at the crease so far.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Timed that brilliantly.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Absolutely nailed it.
Lovely shot, gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. And that's the end of the innings. India, 281 runs.
India bring it home in a close one. So many twists and turns. I think the best team won in the end, but what a fantastic match.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the game and join us again real soon